Hello, everyone. Welcome to Backyard Musings. I'm broadcasting from Ontario, California, and Scott.
I'm in Apple Valley in the comfort of my living room.
Wish I was there. I'm getting my car worked on, the electric vehicle. There's gremlins inside. Things have been going on. Air conditioning pops on, and when it's off, and Apple CarPlay wasn't working, so brought it in again. So let's see if it works.
And this is your not your truck, which you've had some
Right.
issues with, but now you're happy with your truck, right? Happy.
Oh yeah, the truck, and I'll do a special edition on this. The truck worked on the Ford home integration backup, so the batteries were working and powering the home. I tried it and tested it just before the dealer came to do some work on like a recall software update thing, and it worked. So I'm going to do a special edition on that to explain how it worked and what I did.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay, so we've been talking about the Zika virus. I've been talking about it, and here we've got it here. Zika virus, infamous for causing microcephaly, manipulates a host protein called ANKLE2, no joke, ANKLE2, ANKLE2, to assist its replication, which also affects brain development. This process differs from other mosquito-borne viruses like dengue and yellow fever, as Zika uniquely crosses the placental barrier to harm fetuses. It's so horrible that it does that. Would you like to know more?
Okay, so the mosquito-borne Zika virus is infamous for causing microcephaly, a birth defect where abnormal brain development leads to an unusually small head.
Yeah, we talked about that. Tiny head.
Yeah, you mentioned that the other day about
Really
the
sad.
the yeah. Where's that happening? South America.
Brazil, South America, Brazil. Yeah.
And a recent study published today in MBio reveals that Zika exploits a host protein called ANKLE2, critical for brain development, to enhance its own reproduction. Unlike most related viruses, Zika can cross the placenta, leading to potentially devastating effects during pregnancy.
Which is so
Quote,
sad. It's so sad.
it is. And again, I mean, it's probably not so much hygiene as it is environment, right? I mean,
Right. Yeah. You're down there, and if there's mosquitoes around, you've got to make sure that you don't get bit by a mosquito while you're pregnant, you know?
yeah, or yeah, and again, they've got a lot of, I know there's been situations where they've sent nets down there. Organizations have sent nets down there to cover beds, and I don't know. It's spray, what is that stuff that they sprayed? They used to spray in LA. They would spray, would announce, and they would come and do overhead spraying in neighborhoods for mosquitoes and stuff. So.
Yeah, and even pregnant mamas got to worry about that spray too. Don't want pregnant mamas breathing that stuff. So it's just, it's such a bad deal.
No, I mean, it affected everything. You had to take in your pets. Like if you had pets that lived outside, you had to bring them in. You had to cover their water bowl or bring it in.
Yeah.
That was a big deal. So, quote, it's a case of Zika being in the wrong place at the wrong time, explained Priya Shah, associate professor in the departments of microbiology and molecular genetics and of chemical engineering at the University of California, Davis. Had a niece that went there. Senior author on the paper. The study also found that other mosquito-borne viruses, like, is that dengue? Dengue, not to be confused with Bengay, and yellow fever used ANKLE2 in a similar way. This breakthrough, I'm reading yours. Sorry.
Keep going. You're good.
Yeah, all right. So this side. Let's see. This breakthrough opens up new possibilities for developing vaccines or treatments targeting these viruses. Viruses carry only a limited set of instructions in their own genetic material. So to reproduce, they rely on taking or host cell proteins and functions. Shah's laboratory studies these interactions between virus and host. Shah and her research team previously found that a Zika virus protein called NS4A interacts with the ankle 2 in host cells, working in Drosophila, Drosophila fruit flies. They showed that this could lead to microcephaly. Ankle 2 is known to be involved in brain development in the fetus, but is known in cells throughout the body. So,
Yeah, really, really, this thing is really sad. It really hurts my heart just reading it to our viewers, but we got to know about this stuff, we got to know about it so it doesn't spread. We can do something about it. So, in the new study led by the recent PhD graduate Adam Fishburne, congratulations, Adam, on your PhD, Shah's team grew the Zika virus in human cells. Knocking out the ankle 2 gene in these cells reduced the ability of the Zika virus to grow. In Zika infected cells, ankle 2 clusters in pockets around the endoplasmic reticulum, a network used for protein production within the cell. Viral NS4A interacts with ankle 2 to form pockets of the endoplasmic reticulum that act as virus factories, Shah said. That's putting it simply. Bringing all the components to make viruses in one place makes replication more efficient and also helps hide the virus from the immune system.
You want to read mine?
No, go ahead. You're good.
All right.
I talk too much.
Quote, our current model is that ankle 2 is really important, but not essential for forming these replication pockets, Shah said. Our cells are well equipped to fight off these viruses, but only if they can find them, Fishburne said. Again, quote, Zika and related viruses have evolved strategies to hide themselves in these replication pockets to avoid detection. Bad news. We believe that ankle 2 is hijacked to help facilitate this process, and without it, the pockets don't form as well, and the immune system can keep virus replication in check, according to Fishburne.
Working with Claudia Ruckert at the University of Nevada, Reno, they found that Zika virus also uses ankle 2 when it infects mosquito cells, meaning that this interaction is important in both human and insect hosts. Finally, they showed that NS4A from other related mosquito-borne viruses, including dengue virus and yellow fever virus, interacts with ankle 2 in the same way. This all suggests that NS4A ankle 2 interaction is important for replication across a broad group of mosquito-borne viruses, opening possible routes to new drugs and vaccines for these viruses.
So, if much more common viruses like dengue virus also target ankle 2, why don't they also cause the microcephaly seen in Zika virus infection? It's probably all down to location. Zika virus is unusual in that it can cross the placenta and enter the fetus, where the ankle 2 is known to play a big role in brain development. Most other viruses are kept out of the fetus by placenta barrier.
Yeah, so thank goodness for that placenta barrier. Heavenly Father.
We've talked about the placenta several times in the last week or so.
Yeah.
And that's pretty important organ, right? And
it's not by chance. It's not by chance that organ is there to protect the baby.
Yeah.
All right. So we hope that you've learned a little bit more about Zika. It's an insidious disease, and it targets. It has devastation with pregnant women and their babies, the babies. All right. Well, join us tomorrow morning. We've got another fascinating. I think it's a space one. I think.
Lots of slides.
It's what?
You got lots of slides.
I do for tomorrow.
Isn't that the one where you have lots of slides, or is that the one we just did?
We just did one with. We did that yesterday with Galileo. Magnifico. Yeah, commemoration of his discovery of the moons.
Oh, maybe it's the information you sent me.
It happened 414 years ago. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you in the morning.
Take care, everyone. Thank
Have a
you.
good, yep, have a good one.